Hello and welcome to the Entrepreneurs Club as we continue our journey. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about AI, artificial intelligence. Such a complex, hard word. For a lot of people that are starting a business, they're like, okay, I know you can make money with it, but can I make money? I'm not someone that knows IT. I'm not big about computers. I'm just starting a new business, or I'd like to start a new business. Can AI help me set up my business? And can AI help me? So the first question is, can it help me set up my business? Second question is, can it help me make money? And the third question is it easy? Is it something that is rocket science where I need to kind of learn a million and one things, or is it just something that's easy and natural? And today what we're going to do is we're going to make this a hands-on session. We're actually going to log in together, play with AI ourselves, just to see how easy it is, how natural it is, and how you guys can start saving money, helps you set up your business, and probably come up with great ideas of how you can make money with your business. So let's just go ahead and log in. There's a lot of websites where people go to actually kick off their business. So if I'm good with, let's say, writing business plans or resumes or tutoring a certain subject, there's a lot of websites such as Upwork or Fiverr.com where I can go in and put my talent for X amount of dollars. So let's just actually go to Fiverr and type in that I'm someone who's excellent with writing resumes. But first, let's see some of the people that are out there. So I'm going to type in resumes. Better misspell that. So here's someone that says, I can make a resume for $40. I can make a resume between $40 to $65, $65 to $130. I can make a resume. So just had a business idea. Why don't I say I can create resumes, wonderful resumes, and I'm going to make it for less. I'm going to make it for $30. So I can actually go in and create my profile, put it out there. But now people are sending me all those, all their information. They want me to create a resume. There's someone who's an accountant that's been an accountant for 5 years. What's a good template for an accountant? My background is not accounting, so I can go to AI. And in the last session, we showed how we can create our accounts. So simply just go to this website, chat.openai.com. You log in or create your login. And if you need to do that, just go back to the last session and you'll see how you can do it. And in this case, I want to create a resume for someone that was going to pay me $30 to create a resume for an accountant. So let's see if ChatGPT can help me with that. I'm just going to type in create a resume for an accountant with 5 years of experience. Enter. Now, normally, anybody that knows how to type knows this is going to take at least, I don't know, half an hour to kind of put all the right templates and the right information and how to fit things, and then what are the good words and catchy words for accounting and so on. But as you can see, AI is running with it. They're like, hey, this is what you need to contact, the objective, their education, maybe a summary, and then the accountant. Here's the degrees and college education that they have. Here's their accounting. Here's usually terms that people are looking for. Unbelievable. So it could be something as creating resumes for people that you could do. Another thing, just going to stop generating because this is really, really impressive, as you can see in all the different skills that accountants normally use and need and certifications and so on. We're going to click stop for a moment. One thing that happens a lot is business plans. I mean, people go to accountants and attorneys and pay $500, $600, $700 to create a business plan. If you're just starting a new business, you want to go to the bank and take a loan. You want to go to a venture capitalist and get a loan. Even for you to make sure that your business is in the right direction, you want to have a business plan. So people pay a lot of money, sometimes hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I can go online and create a profile that I'm good with creating business plans. In my case, I have a lot of friends ask me because I have an MBA, but suppose it's something that you want to do. You want to help people do it, but you've never done it before. Suppose you come up to me and say, I need to create a business plan. I'm trying to open a pizza restaurant. Okay, I've created a lot of business plans, but nothing for a pizza restaurant. I don't even know my pizza's that good. I always order the same thing with the same toppings. So I can come to ChatGPT, charge it $200 and type in, create a business plan for a pizza restaurant. All right, AI is thinking. And now it's going to write all the main categories or the main bullet points that need to go into a business plan. Again, remember that AI is not necessarily 100% accurate or has all the details. Assuming it's about 96, 97%, but at least it gives you all the important points. You can go in and kind of add things a little bit and modify things as needed. But it gives me the skeleton, gives me what I need to be able to kind of have a good idea of what needs to happen. So it's explaining to me the executive summary, what it is, the market analysis, products and services, what kind of products we're going to have in there, marketing and sales, what information we should look in there, operations and how that should work, financial things that even I've never thought about, and that's just amazing. If you want to create a business where you're creating business plans, this behind the scenes could be your generator. It's going to help you do a lot of those things. Now, the nice thing is it went up there, gives me a lot of information, even the conclusion of the business plan, which looks amazing. I just going to need to modify a couple of things. But one thing is the products that I'm selling. I've never created the menu for a pizza store. I don't know what all the different, like I said, I just order the same pizza with the same toppings every single time I'm eating pizza. So I can actually carry on a conversation. That's what's beautiful about AI. It's generative at this point. It generates ideas for you. It's not just searching information, it's generating, having that thought process for me. It's like an employee that's working for me. So now I can type in create a menu for the pizza restaurant. And just that it's around the market value, I'm going to say in Manhattan, New York, so that the pricing kind of, first we're going to get the menu to kind of see what's proper in that area. And then beyond that, we're going to go in and look where the price is next. So look at it. It's giving me all those great ideas of things that I would need in a pizzeria, pizza store, pizza restaurant, things like appetizers and what they should be, salads that are appropriate, the different kind of pizzas and specialties. I'm going to stop it now. And I really want to impress you. You're paying me $300 for a business plan. I'm going to get you the business plan, the menu, and the proper pricing. But I really don't know what the proper pricing is. So I'm just going to go in and type in create menu for pizza restaurant with prices in Manhattan, New York. So you could see how someone now could go in online, create a wonderful profile, that they create business plans. Again, making sure that you're not claiming something that you don't really have. But if you're able to create business plans, now you can go in and generate those and modify the final modifications that need to happen. But it allows you, whether you're creating it for yourself or for a business or for other people, to have the proper information, kind of the right skeleton, that template that you can build on. And it does it amazingly, amazingly fast, as you can see. Even the desserts, even the drinks, everything. Wonderful. All right. One other thing where people pay a lot of money, especially since a big part of my background is in IT, comes under programming. There's people that need database work and APIs and SQL or programming, and whether it's Python or JavaScript or whatever. So somebody comes in and says, "Well, I have a Python program, and I'm trying to read an Excel file, data from an Excel file. Can you help me with that segment?" And they pay. I mean, you're going to find that they pay good money, depending on how much work is involved in there. So I say, okay, let's do it for $30. But before I even touch any kind of code and I start working on it, I'm going to go to our AI friend, ChatGPT here, and type in create a Python script to read an Excel file. And sure enough, it's going to generate the code for us with the parameters. So all we have to do is probably change a couple of parameters, such as the file name and the location and minor things to make sure that we have it. But the code, the gist of the code is all going to be auto-generated. Since you guys can already see this, I'm going to hit stop. One of the bigger challenges for developers is you could be good in one language, such as Python, but not have worked with Java in a long time or not even ever worked with Java. Can we just do that quickly? Yes, we can do this quick. So I can just type in create Python's, instead of Python, let's make that Java program to read an Excel file. I know which libraries to include in Python, but I've never done it in Java, so I'm not sure what all I need to include and so on. But sure enough, it just oversimplified it. It put that code. All I have to do is just copy paste and probably put a little bit of parameters. So somebody else on a website like Upwork or Fiverr is going to put 2-3 days to get it done. I can literally, took me seconds to write the code. Now just plug in the parameters and do a little bit of testing and debugging, and in a matter of minutes I could turn that back and have made $20, $30, $40 of that code segment. And that's just a very simple example of it. Now let's look at another business. One of the biggest things is logos. Again, if you go to Fiverr and a lot of those websites, or even your friends that have businesses, a lot of them are looking for people to create a logo, and they're willing to pay some money for that. Sure, I'll do it. I'll do it for $50. I'll do it for $100. I'll create your logo for you. But me, literally, I don't know how to create any artwork. I'm terrible when it comes to artwork or design or Adobe or Photoshop. So I can go to, again, the same website, openai.com. Let's scroll all the way to the end. And we're going to find that ChatGPT has a cousin called DAL E2, DALL E2. We're going to click on that. If you don't have an account, it's just going to take a minute to create an account, and you can watch the video before this to see how we can create all those accounts. Since I do, I'm just going to create or click on login. And now we're logging in. And the person said they wanted a picture of a monkey on the surface of the moon. Wow. Okay. I don't even know where to start with that. But let's see if Dal can help me with that. I'm just going to type monkey walking on the surface of the moon. All right. So a normal person by now is starting up their computer. They're trying to log in into, you know, Adobe or whatever they have, starting with a little bit of imagination. But I'm already a step ahead of that and already have it. And then you can go in and edit it and create your variations. And there's a lot more work that you can kind of do to play with this. But this is on a high level. Some of the artwork that you could do on Dell. It's very creative. It's very beautiful. I need somebody playing basketball on the moon. And again, this is just something to show you that's generated. It's not some artwork that we're just picking up that's out there online, but it's something that is generated. Whatever you have in your imagination, whatever kind of logo the person is doing, it allows you to kind of run with that. And you can see some of this artwork is amazing. I mean, some of this stuff is really, really very creative, and it becomes yours, and you can edit a little bit more, but your starting point becomes something that's really great. So a lot of the artwork that we're trying to do, or logos or whatever, we can have ChatGPT's cousin DAL-E help us with it. Interestingly, when it comes to quizzes and exams, recently there was a test that was done, and it was shown that AI or ChatGPT was able to pass big parts of the Bar Association exam and some of the MCAT exams for the medical field. So if you're a tutor that tutors someone, or you're trying to teach people, prep them for the SATs or whatever, sometimes you need a reference point or need to refresh some data yourself. You can plug in all the questions and multiple choices into ChatGPT. Again, it's not 100% accurate, but for most of it, it's going to give you a good explanation of what the answer is and kind of derive what that answer is supposed to be. The most important thing is create an account as early as possible, as soon as possible, start playing with it. You're going to find that there's a lot of great ideas and a lot of businesses where you could kind of leverage ChatGPT to kind of be an employee for you, where it's going to help you build your own business, but also be as an employee that's working and doing a lot of those great things. And the more you use it, the more you're going to come up with great ideas. Wish you the best of luck. Hopefully this sparked a couple ideas for you.